What's the most insane thing your crazy friend has ever done? My Irish friend Kerry was the youngest of 12 siblings, so he had to develop a bit of a wild streak to keep from getting bullied by them all. A perfect example of this happened back in the early 80s when we were out drinking at a pub in London. After stumbling out of the bar, completely hammered, his parents would have been so proud, we saw a young English kid, maybe 13, sprint past us and vault over a barricade near the club. Moments later, a chubby cop came speeding up, slammed on the brakes, and jumped out of his car to chase the kid, leaving the door open and the engine running. Kerry and I just looked at each other before he shouted in his thick accent, "You're becoming fecking Irish today!" Before I knew it, Kerry was dragging me to the car, hopping in the driver's seat while I took the passenger side. He honked the horn at the officer, and when he finally noticed, Kerry yelled, "You Brits will never beat the Irish!" and sped off. For the next 45 minutes, we drunkenly tore through the streets in the stolen cop car, with the same cop commandeering another vehicle to chase us down. We eventually crashed the car into a bush and had to ditch it, but luckily, we got out unscathed. Getting home that night was a nightmare, and I spent the next year terrified the police would show up at my door. They never did, but they did catch Kerry. He never snitched on me though, and ended up serving 2 years in prison for the stunt.